Hi guys, my name is Bharat, this is Auto Gyan and this is the Mercedes-Benz GLE Supercar. So before we go check out the GLE, we wanted to check out the variants. We of course have the GLE 300, which is an inline 4-cylinder 2-liter engine. There's also a GLE 400D, which is an inline 6-cylinder 3-liter diesel engine. There's also a petrol variant called the GLE 450 that is an inline 6-cylinder 3-liter petrol engine. Now the GLE 300D, the one that we're checking out today, is priced at 73 lakhs ex showroom. So the front is positively like a Mercedes-Benz. You can see the massive MB logo in the center. And if you look at the headlights, they are fully LED headlamps along with the twin DRLs and LED projectors, 10-spoke 19-inch wheels. On the side of the car, you'll see the side step plate. This is illuminated and at night it completely glows. So the mirrors are folding and they do have puddle lamps with the Mercedes-Benz projector that is visible clearly at night. And on the back, you have LED tail lamps, fully LED. So the car has quite a lot of sensors on the back as well as on the front of the car, and there's also a rear parking camera which has a really wide field of view. The car has a full panoramic sunroof. It also gives the car a slightly two-tone effect. So here in the interior of the Mercedes-Benz GLE, we have open pore wood and these AC vents are also metal. The front here of the infotainment is absolutely fantastic. It has the new MBUX. The steering wheel is also quite fully equipped, so you can use the left side to handle the left screen as well as the right side to handle the right screen. So you do have paddle shifters, so if you want to switch your gears from the steering wheel, you can do that as well. You also have this traditional scrolling. It does have haptic feedback. Here we do have additional space. You have a wireless charger for all your smartphones, 2 USB-C ports, one for charging, one for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Buttons for the climate control are really nice, all metal, really tactile, and they feel really nice to control. There's also quite a lot of plastic in the front. They've managed to sort of complete the right side of the infotainment by adding a vent there, but on the left side there is no vent. You can also control your sunroof from here, so the full panoramic sunroof can be lifted up, or if you want to open it up, you can fully open it up. You have quite a lot of lighting options for the interior. You do have a LED running strip over here in the grab handles as well, along the sides of the doors, so lots of lighting in the car. What I don't like is that this car is about 80 lakhs on road, so there are no memory seats, and also the fact that this doesn't have massaging seats or any kind of ventilated seats. This doesn't have the AR navigation overlays that you do get in cars overseas. Again, I would have liked to see adaptive suspension in this price bracket, but it's not there. If you do want the adaptive suspension, you have to get the 400D with the Hip Hop edition, which does have adaptive suspension. Despite the full panoramic sunroof, I do have some head space over here. So you do have individual climate control for the back seats as well, along with some vents. And then you do have 2 power sockets, again, which are USB Type-C. The Mercedes-Benz logo doesn't do anything. It would have been cool to lock the car with just the press of a Mercedes-Benz logo. The trunk of the car has quite a lot of space. It's also very well carpeted. There's quite a lot of padding on the inside of the car. Inside the Mercedes-Benz GLE, it's very comfortable. It's very luxurious, as you would expect from an SUV of this class. The car does have a 9-speed transmission. Mercedes has done a fantastic job with their diesel engines over the years. It's super quiet in the cabin and it allows you to really enjoy your drive. The suspension is super stiff, so if you're sitting in the front seat, you won't notice it much, but if you're sitting in the rear seat and you do have broken roads or tattered roads, that really comes through into the ride quality of the car, and it doesn't give you that comfortable pillow ride that you expect from a Mercedes. The steering is really responsive. It's almost instantaneous. A lot of people who buy the GLE are going to be people who ride in the back of the car. This is a really comfortable car. It's also a good driver's car, but if you're going to be driving the car yourself, I would recommend that you go for the 450 or the 400D. So that's it for the iGyan Auto Gyan Mercedes-Benz GLE Supercar. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to Auto Gyan because we have lots more content coming up in the near future. Hit the bell notification icon so that you get notified each time Auto Gyan uploads a new video. This has been Bharat. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one.